Yeah, it's another film on co-design. This is co-design callouts. Thanks very much for supporting co-design callouts. We really appreciate it, for you having a look. And all of these things, insights, ideas, information that comes swirling out at you through the screen, through the magic of YouTube, are from books that we've read about co-design. They were full up in a suitcase that I had that I took on a holiday. Let's proceed with another film. Commons. Yeah, I'm really feeling this one as a theme. This is today's theme is commons, and get to indulge again in some Fred Moten and his I think really powerfully resonant concept of the undercommons. It's a fascinating one, and this idea that there's our networks of action and recognition within institutional settings, within institutions that are always, often, perhaps doing harm, and so there's a need to mobilise and within that find people that are doing work that you recognise and work that's positive and work across the range. I've lived and learned experience, and that really is key and taps into Love is to Act and relational activism and the work we've been doing over time. So it really does feel like that connects. But commons more widely. Well, let's just quote this from Stefano in conversation with Moten. I think this is really interesting. So he says the first act of management often is to imagine that what's informal or what's already going on requires some act to organise it rather than to join it. So yeah, I think it's like that management hierarchy response, which is like, yeah, let's govern, let's remodel and manage rather than join and support and collaborate. And I think we could all recognise that might be true in different places where we work at different times. And Esteva, in the brilliant book 40 Critical Thinkers, which I think I flashed up on screen before, but here it is again, has offers the verb commoning and reminds us of the historical role of the commons and historic impediments or impingements on it, acts of enclosure, recent and historical, and neoliberal imperatives and institutional forces are the reason that co-design is necessary, and also are going to impinge on that work of co-designs. But trying to locate, identify, recognise commons and commoning is a nice thing. So yeah, the commons.